Understand, you got a birthday check, you had to sign it over to him, and he has cashed in your children's stock and will not tell you what he's done with your children's money or why. Okay?
My mother has to send my children's money to a neighbor because otherwise he slits the envelopes, takes the checks out, and retapes the envelopes. Any money that, any check that I get.
Do you know how much your husband earns?
I have no idea how much money my husband makes.
You do not know what happened to your birthday money, and you do not know what happened to your kids' money. He tells her she's fat, ugly, and worthless, and that he puts up with her. If she defies him, he punishes her. How does he punish you?
He takes my car keys, so I can't, you know, we live in a town where without a car, there's nowhere to go. So he'll take my car keys.
Now, there's something I did not believe. We ask our guests to send us a picture. Obviously, when they come in, we'd like to know who they are, right? You could not send us a picture. Why?
My husband burns all my pictures because he doesn't want to be reminded about how fat and ugly I am. And he threw away our wedding album and our honeymoon album because they're reminders to him of what I was like when I was 19. The only picture he carries in his wallet was a picture
now remember,
of me.
This is okay. This is somebody who thinks everything's okay. There is one other thing that is very sad. Your 12-year-old daughter told you something recently. What did your 12-year-old daughter say?
She said, Mommy, I don't know why any man would want you, and you're lucky that Daddy married you. He belittles me, and on the phone, he'll write a script for me to read when I'm on the phone.
All right, we're going to bring him out. Remember, he has not seen or heard any of this, okay? All right? Now, you know he does not know that this is a problem, right? No, he does not know it's a problem.
Come on in.
He'll figure it out, I guess. Patrick, I know that you have not heard or seen what we've been talking about, so I'll fill you in. How do you think your marriage is going?
I mean, truth
has been married to Richard for 5 years. They have 2 children. Lahoma says Richard controls everything she does. By the way, Richard admits it. Listen to this. When the producers asked them to be on the show, and this is no news to you, right? Richard said, oh, okay, be on television. I want to stand at a podium so he can lecture us about the need for control. And he wanted to make sure that his wife would be sitting below him. In other words, he's at the podium. But I can assure you, when Richard comes out, he's going to sit on a chair like everyone else, and he's not going to be any higher up than you are. Now, what is going on? You cannot go anywhere except you have 2 choices, work and the grocery store?
That's right.
Okay. Now, the thing I found the most fascinating is, have you ever, any of you, left a note for your husband or for your wife?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Tell me about the notes that he leaves.
Well, before he goes to work in the morning, he leaves notes on the counter or the bathroom about what I'm supposed to do that day.
Okay. Now, he pulled the spark plugs out of your car while you were at work.
Well,
why?
Because that day we were fighting.
Yes.
I went to work, and I said, you know what, I just won't even come home tonight if you're going to be this way.
that's good.
So he said, you think so? He said, if you think you're going somewhere else, so he went in the parking lot and took spark plugs out of the car so I couldn't go anywhere.
He went to your job.
He went to my job.
You have to ask permission to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. All right. What he likes to do is hold the coffee cup for you to fill.
Well, see, he gets in the shower in the morning, and I have to wake up, and he likes to stand in the shower for like an hour with the water running, and I have to make sure his coffee cup is full.
How do you know when he needs more coffee in the shower?
He holds his cup outside of the shower.
So you got to watch the shower to see.
Yes, like this.
Like this.
I'd have
He
to walk in there
padlocked her
periodically.
in the house for 2 days when the son was a year old. They have run out of gas, so he sat in the car with the kids while her job, walked down the highway to find a gas station. When she got back, he said, I wish you got run over. How does he make you feel?
How does he make me feel? Like I'm nothing sometimes.
Do you feel that
He just said that you're nothing without me. He said you could not make it out in this world.
Now, I wanted to protect Lahoma, so he has not heard what she has said. I would like to bring him out now.
Sally, I wanted to say one more thing.
I didn't ask him if I could say all that though.
Really? There's nothing that I could say that anybody would be upset. Are you that worried about it? You are a very beautiful young lady.
I don't feel that way.
You don't feel beautiful? My goodness, you are absolutely a gorgeous young lady. When you say you don't feel like that, hon, what do you feel like?
I can never satisfy him because he's always wanted me to gain weight or lose weight, and if I don't, he says that he's gonna go get somebody else.
You have to. You have to. You can't. The minute he comes out, you can't backtrack. He hasn't heard or seen. I'm promising you that. But we're here, and sometimes people have to be confronted with the truth, so that they understand what it is that's wrong. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Let's bring Robert up. Robert, I told the audience, in case you wonder what they're doing, that you're saying the marriage is fine. I think it's going great. I have control of my wife, and I decide how much money to give her and what to buy and what she does and where she goes and for how long.
And it works very well. It works great. It works great.
Does it work very well?
It works great.
Tell me why it works well.
I know where she's at, I know what she's spending, and I know how much I got.
All right.
And?
She does not feel that she gets respect. Honestly, she does not.
I think she gets the respect she needs.
Okay. Is it up to you to decide?
Is it up for me to decide?
Yeah. Or is it up to her to decide?
No, it's up to me.
Okay. You told us, and I quote, my wife tries to act all strong and everything. I put her in her place. I tell her if she leaves the house, her key might not fit the door when she comes home.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Robert, that's a dictatorship. That isn't a marriage.
I don't like to be treated this way. I need respect from you.
She gets respect. She takes care of the things at the house, and I take care of things at my job. When I go to work, I'm gone 14, 15 hours a day. I work. I have four kids. I supply them. They don't go hungry. They got clothes. They got everything that they need.
But I work too.
Yeah, I make the babies.
Robert, you have... Your sex life is also a problem?
Yeah, he wants to have sex 3 and 4 times a day, and I have little kids. I mean, I stay home with the kids, you know, because he doesn't want me to work. And I stay home with the kids all day, and he's coming home, and he's always wanting sex constantly from me. And I can't do it. I'm tired, you know? And he says, well, if you don't give me sex, then, you better give it to me. You don't want me to go nowhere else, you know?
Okay. Let's bring Ken out. I know you haven't heard what Sandy has been saying, but you do know you're here to talk about the fact that you are very controlling in your marriage. First of all, why do you? Are you paying attention?
I'm paying attention.
Why do you control her?
Why do I control my wife? To be honest, I control her because I believe I got a problem.
Oh, thank you.
Got one person to admit it.
I do have a serious. I mean, I wouldn't say serious, but I do have a little problem with controlling. I might need a little counseling. I agree for some counseling or something. And then again, I just don't want too much counseling. I don't want the counselor to know all my business, but then that's part of counseling. Yeah. But I do need some counseling though.
She has told us that you pushed her into a wall when she was pregnant. Is that correct?
We got into a fight. Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay. You have held your hand over her mouth so she can't breathe. These are physical things that it is wrong to do. You know that.
True.
Okay. I want you to turn to your husband and tell him what else is wrong. From you, not from me.
I want
Look at him and tell him. Look at him.
And mean what you say. Say it like you mean it. Because that's what y'all gonna do in therapy. Say it like you mean it. Don't cry.
I want you to give me more respect. I don't want you to hurt me in front of the kids. I don't want them to see you hurt me.
About that. What do you think about what you've heard here today?
Well, I have a lot of things that I want to say. First, I tore out from the phone book. Every city in America has this. It's a list of community service numbers for domestic violence. Make no mistake about it. This is domestic violence.
That's right. That's right.
Children's services, parent support, all the free services, mental health support, please just tear it out from your phone book. Don't continue to suffer. You deserve to have a life that satisfies you. All of you women, you have everything.